Hi, this is Yona's Eyes with a quick tutorial on vision boards. For the last few years, I have made vision boards a tradition for myself, and I just wanted to share the thought process and just the things that if you've never done a vision board and would like to do one, I just want to encourage you and to let you know that it's an amazing thing. A vision board, size-wise, is totally up to you. You can do it on something as small as an 8.5 by 11.5 piece of cardstock, or you can make it big in a science display board. And those even come in different sizes as well. And it's not the bigger the vision, the bigger the paper, or the bigger the board. It's just, one year you may just want a lot, and you don't know how it's all going to come together, but you just put it on there. Maybe your vision is a little bit more clear, so you just focus on one thing. Because let's think about it. You can focus on material things. You can focus on your spiritual health. You can focus on fitness. You can focus on mental health. You can focus on your career. You can focus on, just how you want to live on a day-to-day basis. It's completely up to you. What is your board? So, wherever your heart is so led to put these images or words onto paper, do so. And that's another thing. It may just be a board of encouragement so that you can look at it throughout the year and it encourages you. It could be a motivational. You have your material things on it, and you see those things throughout the year, and it keeps you motivated on what it is that you're working for. So luckily, blessedly, all this year, magazines have been coming in my box, and I can say that they are mine because they had my name on them. I didn't order them. I didn't get a bill from them either, so I just kind of put them in a certain place as they came and accumulated a bunch of them, because I'm a teacher, school teacher, on break, video fun, and I'm good for having kids do a collage, is what I call it, in school, and it's just what appeals to their eyes goes onto the paper, and you never know, even that can turn into something as they get older. So first, you collect magazines. I can't tell you how to get them. The year before, my mom always good for collecting magazines, and when I would go for Thanksgiving or Christmas, I would clear her out of them. Last year, I actually went to a party, paid a fee. The magazines and the display boards were made available to everybody. Glue sticks, scissors. This is something that you can do with a group of friends. This is something that you could do in a business environment, a networking type of environment, but it's also something that you can do by yourself. It just depends on the time of year, depends on the who, what, when, and where. So I've been, like I said, getting a lot of magazines, and they've been about living and fashion and marriage. So I go through as many magazines basically until I get tired, and I flip through the pages and I rip out pages that have either images or words that I want to go on there. And then, I collect a good bit of pages. This is probably about 50, 75 pages or more. And I say, okay, this is enough. Now, a vision board could be made in a week. It could be made in a day. You may want to just keep adding to it for the first 6 months. You see where you leave off. Like, last year, whenever I went to the party, this was my board. I'm just going to give you a glimpse because I really never share my visions with people that aren't that close to me. That's just for me. That's just my personal preference. Oh, big. See, it was really a big board. And this year, I decided to go with something a little smaller. So, as you can see, it's a great big difference in size. And I added to this board probably from December until like June. Then I would just begin to cut images and words from these papers in different sizes, shapes, cut them in different ways. Like for instance, this was a flower, and it says brighten up, but the way I cut it, as you can see, was like the shape of the flower. So that's how I'm going to glue this onto my board. I may do a little bit more trimming around it, but you know, you just cut it the way. The flower is beautiful, it's delicate, it's colorful, it's bright, and flowers make people happy a lot. So, you know, that's how you want to do it. And then my advice is to cover every single inch of your board. Whatever size you decide to use, make sure that you cover all of it. That's just me. Some people write on there, some people add glitter, sequins, all different types of shapes and stuff like that. So if you want, you can do that as well. Like I said, your vision board should encourage you, motivate you, or even remind you of what you want to accomplish for the year that you're in. Okay, so that's just my quick tutorial on vision boards. If you do your vision boards a different way, I would definitely like to hear from you. I did not. In previous years, I used to do mine just on a poster board. So the party that I went to last year with the display board encouraged me to get this one when I saw it, 88 cents. So, oh, that's one thing I didn't say. What you need is your surface. And like I said, this can be a sheet of cardstock, or a poster board, or a display board such as this. I know some artist somewhere is going to find a completely different way of doing it. There's no set rules on that. You definitely need glue sticks. I mean, you can use regular glue or glue cement. This year I decided to use just regular school glue. And then they should be here, but they might not be, which are my scissors. You need a pair of scissors, of course, but we all know what they look like, so I don't have to search for them. And one other quick tip is sometimes read the articles, educate yourself, learn something new. Just, you know, reading is fundamental. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Until next time, have a happy new year.